Hello and welcome back to Sir's Conversation. I'm your host, Sir Benjamin Michael Bennett, and we're going to be talking about becoming today. Now, the reason why becoming is so important is because, a lot of people aren't comfortable in their own skin. And not being comfortable in your own skin is a very irritating position to be in. And I owe that scenario to a person not being the person that they're supposed to be. Now, you don't have to do the things that you feel that are right. But as a consequence, you're going to be anxietied and depressed, and you're going to feel a lot older than you are. And how to battle that is you have to become. Now, becoming is the hardest thing one would have to do, because as becoming, you might have to say goodbye to a lot of people, places, and things. But the weird part is you don't want them around you anyway. See, on the inside, you might feel a certain way about the people around you, but you don't want to quite voice it due to not hurting somebody's feelings. Or maybe you just don't want to voice it for really, you just want to fit in. You just want to be a part of what they have going on. But at a certain age, you're going to reach a decision, and decision might be, I don't want to live like this anymore. Now, it's not your friends, or it's not the influences of your family or anything like that that's going to shape you. It's you. Now, you might be around these people, and then they might be, giving you a strong vibration of, this is how I'm supposed to be. But if you are in a crisis with inside of you fighting, if you're speaking of loneliness, depression, anxiety, and different things of the sort, then you might need to become the person that you are meant to be. The person that'll make you feel good, because in the pit of all of our stomachs, I believe our Creator lives. Not just in our stomach, because a lot of problems are gastrointestinal. Meaning sickness develops in the gut. When you feel mental anguish, you feel it in the gut. And so I believe in the heart, mid-gut area is where the Creator stays. And if He's not pleased, you're going to feel Him complaining. And rightfully so, because you're meant to be great. And if you're meant to be great and you're not being great, then what is that depriving the world of? You got to understand. So you becoming will definitely result in you being great and becoming a great person. Now, you are a great person, but maybe you just don't understand that. Even what you're doing right now, you're fitting His will. The Creator has a will. And no matter what, we're going to do His will if we feel good about it or not. So you might want to feel good about who you are and what you're doing as you're doing it. We have to be here on planet Earth for a long while. So it's not fun to feel bad. And if you feel bad, then you're at a crisis of becoming, which is very simple. To obey the voice inside of you is to become. You haven't been obeying that voice inside of you. If you're anxietied and depressed and stressed, you haven't been obeying anything. You haven't been obeying the rules of the universe. And that's understandable. None of us has been taught to obey the rules of the universe. None of us has ever been led to even study the rules of the universe. But it doesn't matter if you know them or not, they will affect you. Okay? So today, in this conversation we have had, remember that I wanted to speak, or we spoke about, and we had a conversation about you becoming. And how do you become? Well, you might have to leave a lot of people, places, and things to the wayside. Start following yourself on the inside. And then so you will become what you want to be on the outside. Thank you for joining the conversation. Again, my name is Sir Benjamin Bennett, and this is Sir's Conversation. As any other conversation, it's a two-way thing. So please leave your comments leave your message in the comments to let me know what you think about this subject. Anything you had to add to it, I'd love to know. And if it requires an answer back, I will answer you back. Thank you so much.